What's going on, assassins? Well, we've unsurprisingly run into another problem that I'm noticing that a bunch of you were discussing with me in regards to a video I did yesterday. Yesterday, I was talking about Mjolnir, aka Thor's hammer, and I was saying how some players are unable to acquire the hammer. Now, a bunch of people had tried it, some people could not do it, others were able to do it successfully. It's a crapshoot at this point. But now we're figuring out that Excalibur can also not be pulled from its stone if you have all of the items. So I don't know what's going on. It's getting really ridiculous at this point. People are claiming to have all of the stone tablets that they need, and they're unable to pull it. So, again, I want to get this straight before we get into it. But also, I want you guys to know I'm starting a running tab of a bill that I'm going to send to UbiSoft. I'm going to be so rich. I'm going to be flexing. Look at this. I'm going to charge them for 8 months of beta testing. I'm going to charge them for counseling a couple of you gamers because a couple of you really are bothered by this severely. They're going to pay me for pain and suffering because this is really a pain. I'm kind of sort of suffering through this. And they're going to pay me for the game itself. Now, $200, that is kind of including things that I've bought here and there in game, kind of to make a point and stuff like that, and for videos that I've done. The running total right now is $107,096. I might do this every month and see what happens for 9 months, 10 months, a year. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. And maybe the little Scrooge McDuck here will be sitting on a bigger pile of money as we do the tab. Anyway, I thought that this would be a lot of fun. I thought it would be interesting to see what they would be paying me if I charge them, and I should. Anyway, to begin, you have to find Woden, Heike, hope I said that correctly, and Hrothgar, and defeat them, these zealots, in order to obtain these stone tablets that they are carrying. Aside from that, you're going to have to go around England and find the treasures of England. Afterwards, you're going to come over here to Stonehenge and go northwest. So this little area here, you'll see it's got like a pond, and in the pond there may be a bear farting poisonous muck, I don't know, but you'll see this little area here that you're going to walk into. And basically you're going to have to go through this entire cave, and once you get through it, you get to the end, and that is where you'll find Excalibur. Once you get to the inner sanctum, you'll see that there are a bunch of these pillars. Now, there is already one stone in there. You need 11 more stones, which again, you will find 3 on those zealots, and the rest you will find all across England. There'll be these little treasure areas. There won't really be any enemies in there, but you'll have to find the end. You'll have to figure out how to obtain the treasure. Then you bring it here, you place them in all the pedestals, and once that happens, the stone unlocks and you're able to pull Excalibur out. Now, what a lot of people are finding is that they are unable to yank Excalibur out of the stone, even though they put all the other stone tablets in the pillars. You got them all, and for some reason, you're unable to pull it. Now, this is the same problem we were having yesterday with Mjolnir. You get all of Thor's gear, and then you go to pull the hammer, and it will not come up. You are unworthy. So I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why we're having problems with Excalibur as well. It's just strange. It's really weird. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why these weapons should be affected. And in fact, I actually want to try and see if you can even get Nodin's Arc out. But then again, if you can't get Excalibur, you really can't get Nodin's Arc out of that stone where it is, on that little island. So that's going to be weird. That's kind of strange. You're going to have to go with Excalibur, and at a certain time you have to hit that rock with Excalibur, Excalibur will break the rock, you'll obtain Odin's Ark. There's a way of kind of brutally bashing through it. I don't even know if they fixed that, but it just seems weird that all these endgame items you can't pull. Is anybody else having problems with this? Are you having problems acquiring Mjolnir, Excalibur, Odin's Ark, and another one I want to know, Odin's Spear? Odin's Spear is another kind of endgame weapon. It's towards the end. It's in the cave at the end. And there's no trick to it. You just have to get into the cave. You're going with Sigurd in like the northern part of Norway. And he's taking you down a path. Again, it's towards the end of the game. He takes you down a path, and instead of following him to like this door and going with the cutscene, while he's at the door, you go left, and you'll find a path that leads to Odin's Spear. And as soon as you touch it, Eivor just yanks it right out of its like place. So I'm wondering if that's a situation as well. I know a long time ago, a couple of people were having problems where they did see that they could not acquire the Odin Spear. They went over there and for some reason it wouldn't come out. Or the other thing was that they went over there and they pulled it out. But then when they went back, there was another one. And they couldn't pull the other one out, obviously. So this game is weird. I really don't understand why like we're having these problems all of a sudden in regards to the weapons, the endgame weapons just coming out. But again, it's been a rough ride this whole 8 months, and I guarantee we're going to keep seeing stuff. The more they quote-unquote fix this stuff, the more we're going to see breaks. Anyway, once again, what problems are you having? Have you noticed anything really crazy? Are you unable to pull any of the endgame items? Are you having problems with other areas? Like, are you going to like do a river raid and like your settlement explodes? Have you gone to talk to Retta and he starts speaking in tongues and quoting biblical verses or demonic verses? I don't know. At this point, nothing will surprise me. If you tell me you can make it up, I'd probably believe it. Anyway, other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one. And even though I'm obviously unworthy to pull Excalibur out, you know how we're going to end this one. It's definitely going to be a yah-yeet, because they've been yah-yeeting us for the past 8 months.
Yah-yeet!